How to reinvent yourself online. The 5-step brand reset framework that is going to change your life and your business and your brand. I'm Stephen Marinaro, and I've built up a 7-figure business. I've been in Gary Vaynerchuk's book, Crushing It. I'm an author, and I have spent the last 16 years as a content creator building up a whole other business separate from this called The Salon Guy. My goal with this channel and this brand reset focus is to help you and to motivate you, inspire you, and bring you all sorts of information based off of real world experience. Now, I'm not just someone who started a YouTube channel last year and just magically, became successful, got a bunch of views, and now I'm going to share with you how to build a YouTube channel and just say, press record. No, this is all about the in-depth trenches, the stuff you're not hearing people talking about, the struggling, the pain you have to go through, and the motivation that you need. And in this video, I'm going to go over 5 key things that are essential to resetting your brand, starting with number 1, and that is identity. Your brand identity is based off of who you are as an individual, who you are as a person. You are your brand. Branding really, when you think about it, it's someone's perception of you. That's what a brand is. It's perception. How are they viewing what you're putting out there? How are they viewing your product? Who are you as an individual? What is your identity? That is what people connect with. That's what people relate to, whether they like you or they don't like you. So your identity from the very, very start, or if you're resetting your brand, has to be clear. This is your message. This is what you're about. This is your beliefs. This is why you started. And it's really, really crucial that you do this when you're just starting or if you are resetting your brand. The second thing is message. What is your core message? What do you want people to remember about you as an individual or your brand? Remember, you are the brand. So if you're putting out a message that gives people a signal or a visual about something that has nothing to do with really what your brand is, or it's something very controversial, that is what you're going to be remembered by. So first impressions are really, really important. That's why I'm creating this new channel and doing something in a very unique way, how I present myself. It's about my messaging. I want to make an impact. So think about what your core key message is from your verbiage, from the content that you post, the text you use. All of that is really, really crucial. Number 3 is content. So content is the most important thing when it comes to branding, whether you're reinventing or resetting your brand or starting from scratch. What are you going to put out for the world to see? It's really, really important that you have that all dialed in. It's the type of camera you use, the quality that you're going to be filming at, how you're editing it. Like, what are you going to do that's going to help you be remembered? And I've learned this early on in my brand about, someone told me that if you do things for people in a way that you go above and beyond, they're going to remember you. So when you're putting out content, what can you do that actually is going to have people remember you? Branding is all about being memorable. That's why when you see certain logos, you're like, oh yeah, I know what that brand is. You can associate yourself with it, and that mindset kicks in. You're like, oh yeah, I've seen that before. So when it comes to your content, what are you going to do that's going to make yourself unique, that's going to stand out and bring it all together from all these things we just talked about in the other points? What is going to be the content you're putting out with the message, with the identity? The 4th thing is your audience. Who is your core audience? That's why I'm starting this whole new channel and this whole new brand reset, because I want a completely new audience. I'm actually looking forward to getting 2 views, 1 view, 3 likes. Like, if I get more, that's great. But I am focusing on building a core audience. And that is really, really crucial to you, because whatever you put out, you're going to attract. It all is the same thing in life. What you put in, you get out. Whatever you're going to get what you attract. If you're a troublemaker, you're always put, drama this and drama that, and, you always have issues and all you do is complain and blah, blah. It's always going to be negative. So your audience has to be laser focused and starting from the ground up. On my other business, my other brand, I have over 1 million subscribers, and I started from zero. So it's about the audience, about that one person that you inspire, that one person who connects with your brand. And even if you have an existing audience, maybe it's time when you make that shift. Maybe you're like, I have a whole new audience that I've never been tapped into. So it's all about the audience and who you're trying to connect. And lastly, number 5 is proof. So what can you prove to people that you have done that builds credibility, that builds recognition? This is probably one of the most biggest things that is lost nowadays when it comes to content creation, because people are like, oh, just hit record and start a brand or start posting videos. Yeah, but when it comes down to it, there's so much of that, but a lot of them don't really have any sort of real credibility or proof that they've done anything. There's so many scammers out there. There's so many people trying to, 18 different pages to get to a funnel to try to upsell you on this, upsell you on that. It's all about proof. What have you done in your journey? If you have an existing brand and you're trying to reset it, tap into those things. Those things are probably very, very crucial to how far you've gotten. I look back at some of the things that I've done and I forget sometimes, and I never give myself any sort of recognition or credibility. I'm always like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that. It's all about the proof. You have to be able to list out your credentials. That's the one thing that I think is missing nowadays in branding. But you do go on social media and you do see guys name dropping. Oh, I was the editor for this guy. I was a content creator for that guy. I was director. Yes, that's really important because that builds a trust factor. Like for me, as I mentioned, I was in Gary Vaynerchuk's book, Crushing It. Gary Vaynerchuk follows me on Instagram and he's got like 11 million followers. He wrote a quote from my book, Brand You. I sometimes overlook that. But meanwhile, like millions and millions of people worship him. And I'm like, yeah, he follows me. He's like amazing. He was a role model to me when I first got started. So what is your credibility? What is your proof that people should trust you and buy from you? And nowadays, there's so many people that are throwing things in your face to try to get you to buy their, a value of $86,000 for $19.99 or for $27. It's like $17, buy my $86 million program. There's so much of that out there. And for me, I think if you're going to buy something from someone, if you're going to have that social proof or that proof from you as a brand, that is going to sell itself. You don't need 86 hours of scrolling and scrolling and scrolling just to buy my $7.99, program on how I raised my cat at a young age. Like it's all about the proof and the credibility and authenticity. That will speak for itself. What have you done? What is your social proof? And that's from whether you're first starting or you are resetting your brand. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm looking to connect with you. Subscribe, and I love to see if I can help you out. Ask me any questions, and I'll see you for more videos soon.